School, Mrs. Hewing here for another edition of Central School Book Talks. Today I have part 3 of the 2021 Bluestem nominated books. So let's get going. Up first I have Sergeant Reckless, the true story of a little horse who became a hero by Patricia McCormick. Now, this is a nonfiction book about the horse Reckless. When the Marines first saw this little horse, he was skinny, and they were just hoping that he would be strong enough to haul ammunition and other supplies around for them. They never guessed that the small, tiny mare with an appetite for scrambled eggs, chocolate, and Coca-Cola would become a hero during the Korean War. Because of this little horse, they were able to go into raging battles. The sounds didn't scare her. Even her own injuries didn't stop her from completing her mission. Reckless ended up receiving a military honor that no other animal has ever received. After that, I have Bob by Wendy Mass and Rebecca Stead. Now, this is a great book about friendship with Bob and Livy. Livy is a little girl who's visiting her grandmother in Australia for the second time in her life. And Bob, well, he's been waiting in the closet for the last 5 years, hoping that Livy would return. Livy and Bob take turns alternating and telling the story through each chapter of this book. It's a great story about friendship and a little bit of mystery. Who is Bob and why has he been in the closet for the last 5 years? Up next is the first book in the Love, Sugar, Magic series, A Dash of Trouble by Meriano. Now, keeping secrets is really hard, and keeping family secrets can be even harder, especially when you have 5 sisters in the family. 11-year-old Leo has figured out that all of the women in her family are witches with magical powers. Now, she knows she's not supposed to use magic until she turns 15, but that's too long to wait, and she starts trying it on her own. She ignores her sister's warnings and begins practicing, but when her spells start to go wrong, and she puts a friend in danger, she ends up trying to get her sisters to help her. Unfortunately, they aren't able to help her on their own, and they have to help summon their abuela from the dead for answers. But abuela, her grandma, tells her she needs to fix her own mess and talk to mom. Time is running out quickly in this story, and Leo has to figure out if she can fix the messes she's made with her magic. After that is a graphic novel, Click, by Kayla Miller. Now, this is about a girl named Olive, and Olive's teacher announces that they are going to have a talent show for the 5th grade. The students are supposed to figure out what they want to perform, meet together, choose groups, and start planning their act. Everyone is going to have a part in the show. Olive has lots of friends in many different friend groups. You would think she wouldn't have a problem finding someone to be in the talent show with, but no one asks her to join their group. Olive is heartbroken, and she begins to wonder where she fits in at school. She starts to become very upset about how cliquey the kids in her class are being and not taking her in. But with the help of her aunt, Olive figures out what her role in the talent show should be, and how having friends in lots of groups can really be a good thing. And then the last book is Curiosity, the story of a Mars rover by Markus Motum. Now, this is a narrative nonfiction. It is a true story about Curiosity, the Mars rover. This story is a lot of fun to read because it is told in first person, or should I say, first rover perspective. Curiosity is telling you the story of how he was designed, launched, landed, and explored Mars. Lots of great facts for anyone who loves science, space, machine engineering. Great nonfiction book. All right, so those are 5 more of the books nominated for this year's Bluestem Award. Remember, in order to vote for your favorite book for the state of Illinois in March, you have to read 4 of the 5 books.